All right, y'all, I'm back. We're ready to do this AFC South. Jacksonville. I see Jacksonville as the new bully on the block. I see them. They kind of remind me of the Seattle Seahawks, just from a few years ago. Ironically, how that that's a team I think, in my opinion, should have at least won you know 3 Super Bowls back to back to back. And still be completely competitive in the years of these guys being in their early 30s and stuff like that, going to NFC Championship, still going at it. They were just like that one call. We already know what happened. That disintegrated them. And I believe it at that. But I see Jacksonville. If Blake Bortles can play the type of ball, if he can be solid, be a little bit better than what he was last year, it's a little bit better. This guy, like with his second year in the league, he threw for 35 touchdowns one year, 4,000 yards and 35 touchdowns, and he hasn't really got back there. If they can get 3,000 yards out of him and about 25 touchdowns, man, and whatnot, and they got Leonard Fournette running that ball. I'm telling you, I mean, these guys can be a dangerous team. I got them winning. I got them going 13-3. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it out there. I got them going 13-3 and whatnot. Fournette don't have no hiccups. He got don't have any hiccups or whatever like that. If Bortles can play that ball, you got Westbrook, you got Lee. And one of these guys got hurt. I think I'm not sure. I don't know if it was D.D. Westbrook or might be. I think it's Marquise Lee. I don't know if he's out for the season. I don't know. But you got Marquise Lee, you got D.D. Westbrook. They got some weaponry over there. And like I say, they get to running that ball, man. They get to running that ball. And that they take some of that pressure off of him, and then it's there. If Fournette can get them 1,300 yards this year, I'm telling you, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I got them going at least 13-3, possibly, if everything goes the way I'm thinking it's gonna go. Their strength obviously is defense. Naguike, you got Yannick Naguike, I believe that's his name. I don't want to butcher the man's butcher the brother's name up and whatnot. But hell of a year and whatnot. Of course, you got Calais Campbell, who, right at Defensive Player of the Year. They got Darius late last year. When I said that, former Pro Bowler and stuff like that. He can keep his nose clean. Everything is fine up there with him. You got Malik Jackson. These guys are stout, man. These guys are stout. Going like you got Miles Jack. You got Brown. You got Blair Brown, and of course you got Smith. You got Telvin Smith, who's nice. Not that big, but my man can run, sure tackler, all that big plays. He can get it done. This team is stacked. They stacked for the long run. They, like I said, you got the great Jalen Ramsey doing his thing. I mean, you got him at one corner. You got Bouye at the other corner. Both all pro, one first, one second team, both Pro Bowlers. When you got that going on, you should definitely win some doggone ball games, man. You got to win some ball games. Of course, Barry Church and then Gibson that they have there. It should be no reason these guys shouldn't go 13-3 and sit up there and wrap the South up. They should have. I just see them doing that. They have it. If Blake Bortles can just be steady, and they put him in, and the demon put him in there, and so he gets some more confidence, so he can be that big on quarterback that you thought he was supposed to be, and whatnot. They're going to be a dangerous team, and I got them winning the South. I'm sticking, like I said, around 13-3. We're going to Tennessee. Tennessee, like I said, it's Derrick Henry's time. It's his time. But everything is going to be based upon what Marcus Mariota is going to do. Delaney Walker at tight end. Them guys are stout up front. Pretty stout up front. They're going to be, but Mariota has got the cool. They know he can run the ball. He got to get his progressions and all of that stuff down pat. I'm ready to sit up there. I'm ready to see what, I don't know, at the wide receiver position. Oh, what's my man's name? Yeah, this is Taywan Taylor. I got to see it happen. I mean, he got hurt a little bit last year and whatnot. He didn't play a lot of games and whatnot from out of Western Kentucky. and whatnot. I don't want to say it's the same one. Was it the same one? Was it Western Kentucky? Is the third round they got him? I must be talking about another receiver. I don't know if that's that it can't be him. It's another guy. I don't know if it's Taywan Taylor though. I didn't think it was Taywan Taylor. Let me see. I gotta go look. I gotta go look it up. But yeah, the wide I'm looking for that particular wide receiver that was a rookie last year. And he was a rookie last year. And I don't know if that was if that was him, but that's who I'm looking for. Them guys, if they can get it done, Mariota definitely got to get his. He has big play capability and settle down, get your ball out and everything, and not make the mistakes and whatnot. They'll be them guys will be fine. Those guys should be fine. I mean they should be okay. I shouldn't see any reason why they should not be a better team than what they were even last year, and they got into the playoffs and upset Kansas City. I don't see any reason why them guys should not why it shouldn't happen for them. I really don't know why it shouldn't happen for them. So that's what so that's what we're looking at from that perspective there. So that's what's that's what's happening there. The gentleman I'm talking about, I thought it was wrong name, but think about it in the same school, I guess. But we're talking about Corey Davis. Corey Davis. I mean, this guy he got hurt and everything, so he didn't play a lot. So we're gonna have to see where he's at. What's going to be going on with Corey Davis? But he get it together, dynamic wide receiver, and we want to see what happens with him. I really want to see what happens. Him and Mariota get on the same page with Delanie Walker and with Derrick Henry running that rock for the first time. He did like being completely featured back. He is not, waiting on nobody else. It's his time now. So we're going to see what it do. Might be a resurgence of these Alabama backs and whatnot. Their defense is stout. They got, Jarrell Casey up there. Jarrell Casey. In the secondary, you have what's my man's name? Kevin Bayard. At the 8, I think led the league in picks and whatnot. Their defense is pretty stout. And we, like I said, we want to see what's going to happen with these guys and everything. They should be okay. But if they can get it together, man, I could see them possibly going doing 11-5 possibly. 10-6. I see them doing. I see them. 10-6. I'm gonna say 10-6 with the Titans. 10-6 with the Titans. That's what I'm gonna say. 10-6 with the Titans. All right. Now go to the and you remember, like, if you look at all of these quarterbacks in the South, okay, that's in the South. Jacksonville, Blake Bortles. He came out a couple of years ago, first round pick. Tennessee Titan, they got Marcus Mariota, first round pick. Texans, they got first round pick. With that what we about to do with Watson. Indianapolis Colts, Andrew Luck, okay, and whatnot. So here we are about with the Texans and what they're going to possibly do. And it's about the thing that Watson brought to the table was just dynamic and everything. But and what he did with about 21 touchdowns in like 6 games that he played or something like that, through 19 touchdowns. Dynamic. That's basically all you can say about it is how dynamic the young man was. And if they have him, I mean, he is already the straw that stirs the drink there at that particular club. And we're going to see what happens with him, but he's obviously going to have help. They've watched a ton of film on him. They call themselves dumbing it down, as they would say, which is a dumb term to even say. It's just like, nobody could stop it. And I know everybody got film and tape on him now, and he's coming back off of that injury. So we're going to see what happens. But got to see what they're going to do with the running back position. They have Lamar Miller back there. See what them guys are going to do up front. Make sure they try to keep their young man safe back there and everything. You got D Hopkins. If D Hopkins and this man can start clicking, and then you got Kiki Cote from out of Texas Tech. He's a rookie. He's already making some noise there. Big play guy. He played with Pat Mahomes. Big play guy. Hey man, this can be something. They can actually get it together and whatnot. They can actually make some noise there offensively. Now we're going to see. Now we're going to go to defense. Now everybody know, well, J.J. Watt's coming back. He's already did a piece on that, how they've already picked him to be Defensive Player of the Year for somebody who hadn't played in almost 2 years. There, it's all about the Clowney show now. I'm still peeping out my man Zach Cunningham from out of Vanderbilt and what he's going to do. I think he had a very good rookie season. Had like 90 tackles and 1 forced fumble. Played good ball. Basically taking over. They got Honey Badger back there and whatnot. They can be pretty good. You know, I just think that this is Clowney's time now. This is going to be him to do what he's supposed to do and whatnot. And they got him at outside linebacker and everything. And we're going to see we're going to see how everything is going to square off for him and everything. So it's going to be interesting to see, to say the least, with these guys. Definitely going to be interesting, to say the least. So we're going to see what these guys are going to do. But I got the Texans. Yeah, maybe 10-6. Maybe 10-6. I don't think J.J. Watt has much left in the tank. I could be wrong, but that's all I said. But I've already done a piece on that and everything and whatnot. You know, one wrong move on that turf and stuff, and his knee can go out on him at any given time. So we'll see what happens. But that's going to be a tight race. Now over to the Colts. You don't know what we got with the Colts now. Like I say, here's another guy who they keep talking all these great things about, but he hasn't played in almost 2 years. Andrew Luck didn't even play last year. You know, didn't even play. And he's gonna be that one, but he hasn't played. And we don't know what that shoulder's like. We don't know what his line is like, if they got anything. We really don't know what the Colts got going on over there. And it's really not much to say upon them. And like I said, I'm not going to even spend a lot of time dealing with the Colts and whatnot. They're kind of a mess right now. It's not a lot going on. Who they have going on, who they got. I mean, they don't really have a bunch going on. 6-10, man. 6-10 with them. I don't see much with the Colts. I don't know what they got. I mean, aside from luck, and I think I want to say T.J. Hilton's still there. Come on, man. 966 yards, 57 receptions, 4 touchdowns. I mean, Luck wasn't there. If they can get it together, but I'm like, I don't know if Luck's gonna ever be back. I really don't. I really don't see it happening. But you know, we'll see. You know, we're gonna see what goes on with these guys next and everything. But I like I said, those are my picks for the AFC. Now I'm gonna get ready to do this last one with the AFC West. Be back in a second.